Adhocracy in the News with Mandarin Lord reporting.
Earlier this week, Serg a highly trained procurer pilot, was attacked by a small fleet of Adhocracy ships. Unconfirmed sources claim the attack was unprovoked and viral in its ferocity. Upon his clone activation, Serg reported the attack to authorities who have yet to respond to our request for an interview. Serg says he believes the attack was monetarily motivated, stating his supply of Mercoxic was gone by the time he returned to his wormhole system. He further stated that his wormhole no longer felt safe after this vile, vicious violation by ad hoc members. A Russian rattlesnake pilot, Iranazak, reported a failed ambush by a hostile ad hoc fleet in J221885. Sources in ad hoc claim they were simply responding to distress beacon. Sources from within Adhocracy High Command claim that their home system of defiance, more commonly known as Hub, was invaded by the Division Blue, a French-based wormhole alliance. Gasparilla, a member of the Division Blue, denied these allegations by ad hoc, stating Adhocracy was spouting outrageous lies about them. He is quoted as stating, "I vehemently deny that we would engage in such subversive activity." Ad hoc sources go on to state that it was initially hard to hold the line, but were eventually able to push the aggressors back. In the end, the two French pilots were forced to eject from their ships in an attempt to save their pods. While neither side agrees on the specifics, it is clear from wreck beacons that a fight did take place and that there were casualties. From the recesses of Peregrine Falls, a report surfaced implicating ad hoc in the murderous attack on the German Dominic's pilot Narog Tengen Tapa. The station in VWES-Y, a densely populated mining and routing system, was the scene of the assault on Narog, who attempted to defend himself and his colleagues against the more agile ad hoc T3 Desi fleet. Occupants in the station report watching in shock as the ad hoc fleet toyed with their prey, taking time to destroy the drones Narog had deployed in a vain attempt to drive off the hostile fleet. In the end, the Dominic's was destroyed. With the hostile bubble still active, Narog himself was now at the mercy of the hostiles. Seconds later, his capsule was torn asunder. Witnesses in the station were horrified and were heard to cry out as the grisly ordeal finally concluded. Then the ad hoc fleet simply disappeared from regional scanners, like ghosts fading into solar winds. On the same day as the witnessed attack in Peregrine Falls, another report surfaced of an Apocalypse pilot, Melvis Vermilion, claiming of being savagely attacked in Arza, which is in the Corazor region, by an ad hoc fleet of T3 destroyers. Detractors of ADHC point out they are known to hunt down lone pilots, but they are not known for leaving their well-worn wormhole paths for long. Unconfirmed sources say that Malvis has a reputation of mind flood drug use and is known to hunt down Corpin pilots in the Corazor region. These sources claim Malvis likely lost his APOC to the pirates but made up the attack by ad hoc for fraudulent insurance claims. Sources among the many Russian alliances within wormhole space state that a small fleet of rattlesnake pilots were engaged by an ad hoc fleet. When asked, ad hoc authorities admitted that an engagement did take place. However, that is where both sides stopped agreeing. The Russian pilots claimed they were hunted down and pursued by the ad hoc fleet while they were fighting off wormhole sleepers. Ad hoc sources claim they were drawn in by distress signal, only to realize the Russian rattlers had altered their ship beacons to mask who they were. Upon landing, the Russian pilots opened fire, leaving the Adhocracy pilots no choice but to defend themselves. In the end, both sides agree that 2 rattlesnakes were lost in the engagement. A source in Adhocracy reported an engagement with a Nidhogger carrier in a wormhole system that made a direct connection to ad hoc's home system Defiance. While the details are incoming and yet unconfirmed, our sources say the carrier pilot may have been attempting to dislodge several sleeper footholds in his own system. Knowing it would be a fight to take on a capital ship and its own system, the ad hoc fleet came fully prepared, with specialized ships including a Falcon, a Balgorn, torpedo Typhoons, Guardians, and related ships. The Nidhogger pilot valiantly fought back, according to our ad hoc source. The Falcon pilot was the only loss on the ADHC side, though it is unclear if the Nid pilot contributed to this or if the sleepers took advantage of the situation to kill a vulnerable ship. This has been Mandarin Lord reporting for Adhocracy in the News. Good night and fly safe.